about the top part of my flower here, the right and left. Left is completely connect to the left of my surface, the canvas, and this is this one. So imagine this big circle shape is good for my flower. Even it's in acrylic, and we don't do any using any paint, any pencil and eraser, but even with the paint, you can fix it anytime because it's acrylic. Acrylic dries so fast. So you can easily bring another color on top. So don't worry about the drawing shape. So this is just kind of the circle, but the circle inside a flower is a little bit more toward the right side. So I am going to add that here. It's not on center. And it's not completely visible because all petals start from this way and then even continue that way. So I'm not adding any petals now. I just mentioned about the shape of petals should be somewhere like this. And here. Randomly add some reddish color on top, which is good because you can cover some part of the white of canvas and have an idea about the petals. Yep, that's good to have an idea about the shape of flowers. And then the other sunflower is a little bit visible, just some petals connect to the right of my canvas. So just mention about this kind of shape. The rest we can add more after we add the background color. This is just a quick drawing of our sunflower, and I prefer not to add more than this. So I mix the white first with the blue. Take some blue here, mix with the white color to have two different value, light and dark. It's not actually dark because it's a light blue, but darker than this. Two different value. And by the way, this is the palette knife. I prefer to mix my paint with this palette knife. It's more easier to go with. And choose a big brush. Take your blue color and try to cover the surface, like kind of cover all the white of canvas. And if you go like that, it's not cover. You see, it's not cover everything. You need to take heavy paint, really heavy. And it's better use plus mark like that or X shape. So it's more easy to cover whole the canvas, white of the canvas. And in between, you can take some lighter blue, bring it on top and make it use different tone and value, which is nice. And a little bit more red I'm going to add. Okay. First of all, I would like to pre-mix a little bit some paint before start. So take the red, little by little, mix the brown into that to see what happens. I would like to have a little bit reddish brown. Actually, we have reddish brown. It's burnt sienna, but I'm not sure everyone has that. This is not exactly like burnt sienna, but it's something close to the color that we would like to have. So this is reddish brown and this is darker brown. And then I would like to premix some green color. First of all, take some yellow, which is lighter. Bring it here, more yellow and tiny bit green, because green is so strong, can change the value too fast. And if I want to have light tone, I would like to start with lighter value. So start with yellow, and little by little add the green, then premix them together. I like this color, so I keep it aside. Clean the palette knife. Again, move on with the green. Bring it here. This time I'm going to add black color to make it darker. More black and more green. So this is dark tone. The pure green is mid-tone. And this one, which is light, is light tone. We need this color to premix, and we need all these colors that we already have in our palette as a pure color. I'm going to start with the green color and with the brown first to draw some stem or branch. I'm going to start with the stem, I think, or maybe it depends. It's a branch, I don't know. But it's brown. Start from this side of flower. And with the tip of brush like this, I can draw the line. You need to take your brush not like that, straight like this. Then you can draw the line. And it depends if your brush is new. This is so liney and the hair is not spread everywhere. So you can easily draw the line with that. If you don't have flat brush to have a clean edge, you can use round and pointy brush like that. The tip of pointy brush even good for drawing the line like this. Put your brush somewhere, start from inside the petals. Imagine if this is the flowers. You start from one side of that and then continue to the end. I would like to show that this part is one petal on top and one here, and this is in between, separate, so the leaves can start. Then you can easily shape it, make it pointy like that. For the other, the same. Use different side of your brush. You can lay down, you can use tip of brush, or you can use both sides to make it narrow. pure purple and the purple with red to make it more reddish purple. I would like to make this reddish purple more. I take some of that, bring it here, add white into that. This is not just a pink, but it matches with these two colors. I would like to have the light value to be matched with this two color. And I'm going to use, because it's like separate petals beside each other, I cannot say any name for this specific one. So I start with this color that I pre-mix, purple with a little red, and try to add like this kind of brush stroke to shape something close to this flower like that. Or even on top, you can go one stroke to make this flower. And then you can move on with the lighter tone. You don't have to clean it by water or napkin. They're all in the same family, these colors. So one stroke, biggest stroke here. Napkin always helpful to clean it, but not the water. Or I'm going to add this. I'm going to take the purple, make here a little busy. You can shape it a little curvy if you like. This one. Make it colorful. Randomly add some stroke. Clean it by napkin, move on with lighter tone. And now some of them I need to add a little bit here too. So I'm going to add purple first. It's more darker here. Even I can go with the pure reddish brown that I make to use here. Same as petals, this reddish brown, it's okay to bring because this part is so dark. So add some first reddish brown here, and even on this part. A little bit on top. This is good for the base. Randomly. And then clean with the napkin. Bring this mixture of purple and red. Bring it on top and add some brush stroke. It's already make the petals darker with that reddish brown. And then we can bring this darker, lighter color on top of it. And add some stroke like that. I don't want to make it really busy, just some stroke is fine, like this. And then it's your taste. If you would like to continue for the edge as well, you can do it right now. Reddish color under it, it's visible. So I need to mix yellow with a tiny bit white to make it a little opaque and help it come forward. So but we have shadow and light. This light color is good for here. for the light part of the flower, not for the shadow part. For the shadow part, we can use this reddish brown. We can use orange color. If you have orange, you can move on with orange. If not, yellow and red mix together and give us orange. And we already have this light green color because of the background and everywhere. These leaves and this leaves here affect on our sunflower, and feeling of green is visible inside. So I take the red color. It's better red be not much. It's better yellow be more. Please premix if you don't have any orange. If you have, you can move on with the orange. So I'm going to premix this color together and make the orange, and then I already have the reddish brown as well. So I'm going to add these two colors first. Clean the brush, make it dry by napkin. And now I would like to shape the petals one by one. It doesn't need to focus on the lighter tone. Just please randomly add the orange and shape the petals like that with the pure orange color. Move on like this. Try to one by one shape it. Even I try my best to keep the bluey under it, even if sometimes happen you cover it, doesn't matter, we will bring it back. So with the pure orange, I try to cover the shape of petals, even continue for the edge like this. Here, move on to the edge for each petal. And clean the brush by napkin, just a napkin. With this reddish brown, we can make some details here. I prefer to have orange first and then let these two colors a little bit mix together. Give me a nice result. because yellow is so transparent and it cannot sit on top of the orange. If I want to bring the lighter tone on top of this darker tone, I need to keep the yellow here, add white into that, and let them mix together. Then I move on with the same brush because I would like to use the point of my brush. You can use a pointy brush or just a flat brush with this point. It's more easy to shape the petals. So take some pure yellow, sorry, the mixture of yellow and white. Start for adding some light here, or even with the pure yellow as well, we can add some movement here too. With very less pressure in your hand, because we would like to bring some heavy texture on top of the wet surface. So we need to use really control on our hand and not add any pressure. At the same time, move on with pure yellow and the mixture. We have another way to leave it everything completely dry and then bring the light tone if you don't want to have control in your hand pressure. And then shape the petals one by one with this light tone. I have less light color on this section. More is here, but even on this part, I have some. Try to shape more, a little bit with details, one by one. Even pure white color, sometimes it's okay to use it as a light, like that. And now inside the center, which is really dark, I move on with this mixture, control it.